How many days till Christmas?
Christmas Day is in 18 days on Sunday, December 25th, 2022.
Now we get to do this side of the room. Believe it or not, I got dressed for the day. Probably doesn't look like it because this probably looks like pajamas as well, but I promise you they're workout shorts. Don't do a lot of working out, and workout shirts, but just comfy clothes to, do crap around the house in. Not actually leaving the house today, so. These things are great. They are, they're for fruits and vegetables. I don't know the technology behind it, but it really does help keep them fresher longer. I mainly use them for grapes because I love grapes, but if I leave them in like the bag and on the stem and just wash them as I eat them, they tend to go bad quicker. But since I found these, I've started taking them off the stem, washing them, and putting them in here, and they last like at least, I would say, a week longer than normal. So if I remember, which I probably won't, I will link them below. I got them on Amazon. I don't know where I put the other ones. I'm just sticking stuff in the cabinets. I'm redoing the whole kitchen not redoing, but like I'm gonna reorganize the whole kitchen next year. That is my goal. Just in time for us to move, probably. I don't know what the future holds. We do rent here, so I don't know if we're gonna be renewing our lease. I don't know if my husband's gonna get transferred to a different store. I don't know what the future holds, but I've decided it's gonna need to be done. I want to do the pantry first because that's just outrageous. I'm thinking the cabinet that I have some of my craft stuff in, I might turn into a pantry because I'm going to dwindle down my crafts some, so I might not need that. We're going to see if I still need it for crafts or if I can make all the crafts work in the cube bins. Or I might buy a shelf to put over here in the other room for pantry. And it's not that I need a big pantry because it's just the two of us, but like I said, I stock up on soup, especially if I find the kinds I like, because my favorite one is the ham and bean soup, the Campbell Chunky ham and bean soup. And it has been so hard to find down here, like unbelievably hard to find. So when I do find it, I buy all of them that they have. And I know that sounds crazy to some, but I eat a lot of soup. So to me, it's fine because I know I'm gonna eat it before it goes bad. And it would be nice to have the ability to buy in bulk if I find something on sale that's a really good deal. Whereas now I kind of have to be mindful of the space I have. So I'm just thinking of different options. Originally that was going to be like the gym area, but like I said, the treadmill, we bought it off we bought it off Facebook Marketplace, and like it works, but it doesn't work, if that makes any sense. Basically when you turn it on and you get on it, it starts slow, like the speed you have it at, but then it just like goes phew, and then I can't run that fast, so I just jump off, you know, to the sides. But when my husband did it, he was keeping up with it, but then it just kind of stopped, you know, and then it would start back up again. And it was just, I don't know what's wrong with it. I honestly think just let's call it a loss, get rid of it, maybe try reselling it to someone who would want to try to fix it. And then I have, we call it the butt shaker. I think that will be fine in the guest room, and then I'm gonna move my bookshelf somewhere else. And then we can just make this into like, because we're gonna have the black refrigerator in there for like sodas and alcohol and stuff like that, basically drink stuff. Plus the freezer will be overflow from the freezers in there. The refrigerator in the garage will be overflow, like bulk fridge, or like if I have to prep stuff, I can put it out there instead of in here. So, I mean, yeah, it's just two of us, but like I do a lot of cooking for like meal prep and stuff like that. Well, I'm getting into it. I'm getting into doing freezer meals. And honestly, what are you doing? There's nothing on this floor that you should be eating. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. What I was saying is, honestly, I think what I'm really gonna need in the future is gonna be another stand-up freezer. But until we get to that point, we won't worry about it. I really want to do a lot more meal prepping and like buying vegetables in bulk and cutting them and freezing them and just being better prepared, because like this time of year, normally, and I can't tell you why it's a normally thing, but one day I will be able to explain everything to you, but normally around this time of year, we're really tight for money. Like we don't have a lot of extra money to spend on groceries and stuff like that. So I'd love to be able to have just meals and stuff for when we don't have that extra money. So I don't know, we'll see. Also, it's been a weird end of the year because we had the little bit of extra income that I can't talk about right now, and I don't know what's up with them today. Anyway, we've had a little bit of extra income, and my husband did get a promotion, so we are working with a different budget than normal as well. So, I mean, I don't know. We'll see. Next year might be different anyway. I plan on getting one of those job things. I didn't get a job when we moved because, well, I did try, but I knew we were going to go away for Christmas most likely, and no one wanted to hire me because I needed that time off at Christmas. So it is what it is. I just, honestly, and I can't talk about it right now. I can't talk about it in depth right now, but honestly, the best thing would be if I could get put on disability, because I feel like any job that I am like actually qualified for is gonna be too hard on my body. I can't stand very long, so that's why I try to find recipes that don't have a lot of prep time or things like that, because I have to take breaks between things, and then I can't sit for too long because my back starts hurting. I can't stand for too long because my back starts hurting. And there are times, even during the day, where like my whole body like starts squeezing in on itself, and I'll explain at another time when I can. But I have to lay down and like literally stretch my body out, and I have to lay there for sometimes hours in one position to stretch my body out to make it feel better. And if I was to get a job, which again, I'm not saying I can't work, I'm saying it's going to be hard to find something. It's going to be hard to find something. For one, I only want to work part-time, and I only want to work Monday through Friday, so I'm already pretty limited there. Mainly because my husband is off on Saturday and Sunday normally, and so I usually want to take that time to be with him. So a job Monday through Friday, preferably, again, limiting myself, preferably like a 7 to 3, an 8 to 4, a 9 to 5, you know, something along those lines, nothing crazy. And again, those are full-time hours, but I'm saying that that's kind of like the block that I would want to work through. Alright, so now that I just like talked randomly for God knows how long, let's get this stuff hooked. Let's get the dishwasher unloaded. The dishwasher, see, I don't know if you can see it. I don't know how low I put the camera. I've washed this stupid thing so many times. I've even used a stainless steel wipe on it, but it is so disgusting looking. The stove cleans up nice, the microwave cleans up nice, but this piece of junk dishwasher that you already know I hate this dishwasher. It's so splotchy. No matter how much I wipe it off, I've even used just water and a microfiber cloth, does not look clean, ever. So if you ever see my dishwasher, trust me, I wipe it down a lot. I may need to get a buffer, I don't know. But it looks disgusting. But I wipe it down. I'm doing stuff today for my husband's work. I'm making them snacks and stuff. But I did not think about dinner for us. And I don't have anything but soup frozen. Quick and easy. We're gonna make spaghetti. All right. Dishwasher. All right. So I'm just waiting for the next step in one of the recipes. So we're gonna start the meat. This isn't a recipe, so I'm gonna just include it in this, get it done. Vlog. And I don't like washing crock pots, they're a pain in the butt. So I do buy liners. And sorry to everyone that thinks that's wasteful, but crock pots are heavy. So for me, it's nice. So we are going to get out the meat that we are going to be doctoring. Okay. So this is just a tip. Like, obviously this is like a bulk commercial item. My mother-in-law got them from work. Most likely it was an open case, or it was something that was too close to the out date, which we freeze them, so the out date's not a big deal here. But this is supposed to be barbecue chicken. I'm gonna tell you, the first time I saw this, I thought it was buffalo chicken. But no, it's barbecue chicken. And it's not good on its own. I'm just gonna say that. So I basically treat it like it's plain chicken. And I doctor it to how I would want barbecue chicken. Alright. So I have 2 things, but I think I'm only gonna need 1, but we'll see. Alrighty. Maybe. There we go. Okay, I'll just set it there for now. And oops. So obviously, don't squeeze too hard. All right, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna throw this away for one. Not bad, actually. Because it's off-brand. Usually, off-brand barbecue sauce has to be doctored on its own, but this one's actually pretty good. Still gonna doctor it. All right. So I just put a little water in there to get some more of the sauce out. And we need brown sugar. And I'm just going to throw some of that in there. And one thing I do not add to this that I would normally add if it was plain chicken is salt. But I am going to add some pepper, a big pinch of pepper. And then we are going to add, hopefully this doesn't block you, not that one. We are going to add some garlic powder. Lots of garlic powder. And onion powder. I do not buy garlic salt or onion salt. I only buy powders. So there's that. And then some Worcestershire sauce. Just a couple of splashes. Don't want to go too crazy. And then, let me see if I can find, I must have used it all. So we're gonna use, yeah, I don't see it. I thought I had some Frank's Red Hot or Tabasco, but we're gonna use Valentina. Let me just double check that it's not moldy or anything. Just a couple of, maybe a tablespoon's worth. There we go. Then you get a spoon. Let's turn this on low. And you're gonna stir all this up. Here's where prepping this early enough comes in handy. Luckily, this is gonna be on, I'm gonna cook it on low until maybe 6 o'clock, which is in 4 hours. And then I'm gonna probably turn it to warm, depending on if I need to add more sauce or if I need to add more spices. But it's gonna be on warm literally all night, and he's gonna take it with him tomorrow. So I have plenty of time to make adjustments as needed. So after about 2 hours, around 4 o'clock-ish, I will taste it, like the first taste. See if I need to add more sauce, see if I need to add any more spices. You just want it to be to your liking. And I'm trying to make it to where it tastes like my normal barbecue instead of the whatever they think it's. Definitely not barbecue. And you saw the color. It looks like buffalo chicken. Not buffalo chicken either. So I don't know what I don't know what else to say besides that. So all right, so that's it for that. What else do I need to do? Alexa, how much more time?
You have 19 minutes left on your 1 hour and 25-minute timer.
So we have 19 minutes. I'm gonna get out, actually, I'm gonna use this butter spray because I need to get rid of it. So, all right, let's start cleaning this table. Spaghetti for dinner. Let me adjust y'all. I'm gonna take to my dad, see if he wants it. Because my brothers gave him a hard time for not having a lot of Christmas. He lives in a small place, so we'll just set that aside. This is going to my niece. She doesn't know she's getting something she can use that with. This I need for our trip. I need the batteries over here for later because I need to hang this up on the tree. I'm gonna do that real quick. Oh, my husband said we're gonna go get our yearly ornament this weekend. I do know we have to take, because of the plans that changed, we have to go take one of my nephews his presents this coming weekend when we go up to my dad's house. We'll stop by his house, drop off his gifts, because originally we were going to take him up the day before we left because we were going to drive up to my dad's house. You probably can't even see me. Anyway, we were going to drive up to my dad's house and stay the night and then leave from there, like all together. But now that Stitch is going, we're driving separate cars. And so we aren't going up to my dad's house the night before. So we're gonna take him his gifts this weekend. This needs to go into the bathroom. I will pick that up. This goes to the bathroom. This is extra. This is all the stuff I need to make the wreaths for the kitchen, which I'm gonna do that today as well. That's luckily a sit-down job, so I can do that. I need to put these up. I need to put this up. Justin's hanging that TV today, so I just need to put this in the other room. We're trying to get a lot of stuff done. Mama's just sitting there. You can stay on your couch and just sitting there. We bought this. We decided it wasn't necessarily Christmas, so it is a table runner. I think it's kind of farmhousey, so we're gonna have it out as a year-round type thing, maybe. I mean, it does have poinsettias on it, right? Is that a poinsettia, or do you think it could pass for just a normal flower? I don't know. I like it. Justin liked it. It looked farmhousey, so we'll see. We will see. I'm gonna put this. I'll put it up when I go put the stuff in the bathroom. So let me turn y'all off real quick and I'll be right back. All right, so I'm gonna move this chair out of the way real quick. I need to move. These were supposed to go to my dad and I forgot, so I'll just put them up somewhere. All right, so the plates, the bowl goes over here. And I think I can, ouch. Maybe this plate can go over here. Yeah. And then this can go over here. And maybe, there we go. And then these are gonna have to go in, like, probably one at a time. This one, I think I have this at the bottom. Yeah. Okay. All right, easy peasy. All righty. Alright, a different angle, sorry. We'll put my purse up where it goes. Alright. And then, so all of this, I'm gonna put in this chair for now. This is all the stuff for the crafts. And I need to eventually go and find more berries. I know I have berries in my craft stuff, so that's all stuff for wreaths. This I need to put on my computer because I got a few cards to mail out. I was originally just going to go buy a couple, but I'll just use these ones. Fine. That I'm gonna keep. Bag needs to go to the garage. These crackers need to get put in the pantry. these are gonna have to go into the craft room for now. I'm not gonna get to this before Christmas, and I'm not gonna, if it sits there, I'm just gonna sit there and stress about it. So out of sight, out of mind kind of situation. Hold on, maybe I'll just shove that in the craft room as well. Let me put this in the pantry. So I think these are gonna have to go in the Christmas totes that I have not put up yet, because I'm not putting anything else out. I have the stuff that I'm gonna put out. This hasn't been put out, if that makes any sense. The stuff that I still need to put out, that I'm gonna put out this year, I have it already out and ready to be put in place. So anything else that's still in the box is not getting put out this year. Alright. I have to figure this out. I hate tiered trays. This one's not tiered, but it's still a pain in the ass. Alright. I'm gonna put these in the other room. I'll be back. Very few cleaning goals today, but cleaning the table off was one of my cleaning goals for the day, because I'm gonna tell you, we use this spot and this spot, so these two spots are usually the only two that I get cleaned off unless someone's coming over. But this table, I'm not gonna lie, it's a dumping ground. We just, I don't know, we're gonna refinish it after the holidays. I think we're gonna cut, I wanna say 2 inches. Justin wants to go, I think 4. Honestly, I like the height of the table, but it just doesn't look right when you go to tuck in the chairs. So I think we're gonna lower it maybe 1 inch or 2. After the Christmas, we're gonna sit down and restain it. So I am still debating on if we're going to stain it to match this hutch, or if we're gonna like paint it a black or stain it a black to match the chair legs, which is what I'm going for, because if / when we move, I don't know. For one, I don't know if we're gonna keep the hutch. I like the hutch. I actually love the hutch. But it's gonna depend on where we move. And also, I don't know, black is more universal. It matches more, so probably go black, to be honest with you. I don't know. I'm not happy with this thing, decoration wise. Whatever. I don't care anymore. Alright, that's it for this little chit-chatty clean with me, if you want to call it that. Hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.